Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I am break even. Basically, I've taken, I believe, 4 trades. Win, loss, win, loss. Or actually, lost, win, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 4 trades. Lost a. Both of my losses were counter trend divergence, actually. This was one of them. I'm pretty sure I gotta look, but I think it's because of the new trend change. I think that the volume of the swings has to be something very specific, and this one wasn't. I was just at a quick glance at like the first couple of counter trend divergence that's in my data that I have, which it would kind of make sense why. And then the other trade I lost was this counter trend divergence. It was a trap. Um, I missed this one right here. Forgot I didn't need a level attached to that bar. But anyway, yeah, it was a trap, and based off of my data, I've only had 2 other trades where it was counter trend divergence off the new session high or low, and it was a trap, and they both won, but this one lost. So far in 20 something trading days, it's only set up 3 times, 2 wins and a loss. More than likely, what I will probably prefer is that it's not a trap. It's just like the whoever's in control of the POC of my entry bar. It needs to be the same direction of my trade, which would make sense. Um, so yeah, just didn't have enough data for that specifically, but we're break even, so it is what it is. I will probably be streaming until 10:45 today. Um, I've actually noticed that. Oh, wait a minute. Um, I've noticed that lately, like ever since I stopped going all the way until 10:45, a lot of the trades have been happening after 10 o'clock. So, yeah, I forgot what number that is. 110. Like yesterday, I ended at 10 o'clock, and then there was 7 trades between 10 and 10:45, all of which won. 28. So that wasn't fun to watch. So yeah, I'm gonna try to trade until 10:45 today and just see. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning, Trenches. Good morning, Amelia. How are you guys this morning? So we're gonna see. Whatever happens, happens. But yeah, legit, yesterday had 7 valid trades, all wins, no losses, no break evens, no nothing, from 10 to 10:45. And with me doubling contracts right now, that literally would have been an additional. I basically would have had an extra $1,200 of profit per account yesterday. Because I've been actually doing pretty well with execution. I haven't really missed very many trades. Like, even today, missing this one here, I wouldn't even necessarily say it was a miss per se. Um, Kind of, sorta. It was one of those patterns where I didn't know. I'm still not sure if I want there to be a level attached to the entry bar or not. So far, it looks like no. Because it looks like the only losses that I had with that particular pattern had to do with the fact that it wasn't a regular pullback. It was an alternate pullback. So I don't know. Uh, so yeah. But with this loss, volume pattern makes sense. Like, There was more volume in this swing than this one. And so that lets me know the buyers are already starting to take control of the trend. So considering the buyers were starting to take control and then we just had this huge sell-off, I don't really like that trade. But like I said, I'll have to look all the way through all of my data to see, but I'm pretty sure the loss has to do with that. Then we had a win there, and then my other win was somewhere back here, right here. Just a regular pullback. Dealing with a 40-hour job. You missed your long. Aye. You losing your shit this morning? Why? Not good price action? I love being here. Well, thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. But yeah, so it's just like little small things. Small kinks that I have to work out. But you know, when you just have certain volume and order flow patterns that you just don't have enough data for, it's just whatever. Like with that counter trend divergence, I didn't even pay attention to that. And then even this one, I didn't. I mean, that literally just went one tick in reverse. So I didn't really pay attention to the fact that with the traps off of the new session highs and lows, I don't have a lot of data for that. I didn't pay attention to that. So you live and you learn. But the price action seems to be a lot better today, so we'll see. Tomorrow's the day you request your payout. Ooh, nice. Congratulations. What prop are you? Good morning, Granny. What prop are you requesting a payout from? And what size accounts do you have? $67. Of course, we're gonna push to new high. All right, we're gonna try this. $67. I'm gonna try to make sure it's not a trap, and it's now turned into a trap, of course. Keeps kind of flipping back and forth. And I have to make sure that we don't reverse off of that VWAP up there, so gotta be real careful. Because that would invalidate the trade. All right. That invalidates it for now. And the reason why it invalidates it when you're taking the volume divergence off the new session highs and lows is because legit we're only reversing because the VWAP's there or because a pivot level is there and things like that. So that's what invalidates it. 68. All right, we pushed too far. Not gonna take the reversal because we pulled back to my middle half trend. Too far of a push off of the session high. So we wait. I use Apex. Got you. You know what the little kinks are, learning process. Yeah, because I mean, I one thing that I do like is that even after just a month, I'm getting a lot better with my executions. I don't really have a lot of trades that are in my like miss/didn't take column. The only ones that are there are ones where it's like, you know, as of right now, that's I don't have a rule for it, but maybe it's a consistent pattern that I haven't paid attention to. Um, I've made it very easy for me to like spot whether, okay, this is just a one-off thing, like the last 9 times it won. I can't be mad at the 10th time that loses. Or, hey, once I put this in my little paper, you know, where I have everything kind of categorized based off of volume and order flow pattern combinations, like all the different combinations, I've separated it that way so that it's easy. When I put a loss in there, I'm like, ah, well, that's easy to spot, or, you know, whatever. Because typically what I do is like, I'll write whether, you know, what the, whether it's a take profit, whatever, loss. And then I'll also make sure that I at least write if there was like a level attached to it, because that's really important, because we know that sometimes price is only reacting because the level is there, you know. So once I kind of get through the last little kinks with that, I should be pretty good. And that's probably why I don't really have a whole lot of like super red days, because most of the volume and order flow patterns are pretty consistent. It's just with certain setups, it doesn't happen as often as the regular pullbacks or the counter trend divergence. So I kind of get screwed a little bit there, but 250K accounts, nice. I'll let her know, Janelle, when I go back in there. Requesting 2K each. My account will be, ooh, congratulations, Ola. Congratulations. Did you take a small payout first? Wait, no. You said this was your first payout, right? No, you didn't say your first payout. Not your B-day is coming. Hey, Applejacks, good morning. Good morning. Ola, is this your first payouts on those accounts? Oh yeah, Applejacks, you will be happy to know that I've extended the trading session back to 10:45 because yesterday there was 7 wins that happened between 10 o'clock and 10:45. But I do remember that I stopped going until 10:45, like when I was still trading with my old strategy, so that would kind of make sense as to why maybe I didn't really have very many setups. That would cause me to cut the session. So we'll see. But I have noticed for the last couple weeks it's been a lot of trades because, you know, by the time I'm done journaling, it's probably around like 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I'm like, setups are still happening, great. But I kind of left it alone at first. But for me to only have basically 2 valid setups in yesterday's session, a win and a break even, which I wouldn't have taken because it was so close to the break even level, and then legit like right after 10 o'clock everything just starts expanding and creating the structure I would like. I don't want to miss out on that. Like, I don't mind staying an extra 45 minutes every day if it's going to get me setups, you know. I just don't want to sit here and watch paint dry. And a lot of times it was so many trades in the first 90 minutes that it was watching paint dry, you know, in the end of the last 45 minutes. So now that I'm watching paint dry during the session and all the expansion is coming after, we'll just stay. It's cool. The 3rd day of the year. Y'all got time? Right. First off, good morning. It's your first payout. Nice. Congratulations. A lot of December, I think Alpine. Yeah, Alpine said his is the 13th, Friday the 13th. You want $1,200, 11 pairs of shoes, 10. Okay, the 10 fingernails. Girl, 81. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what's the 8765431? What's those? 81. Okay. Pushing new highs again. 8 male strippers. Oh my gosh. Girl, what is wrong with you? 81. Oh, I also need to while this is setting up. Opposite. Trying to make sure for this particular counter trend divergence. Ah. So loss, break even. Okay, yeah, so it's very clear that on any counter trend divergence off the, well, not any, well, yeah, I probably always need to make sure it's not a trap. That's what it looks like to me. All right, 104. Yeah, it needs to be point of control, has to show that my trend direction, whoever's in control needs to match my trend direction. Why did I say that? 104. I want this to be a trap, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that. All right, there's the trap. Maybe taking it off the new high isn't a good idea, but yeah, I don't have enough data for it, so that's fine. There was more volume in this pullback than the previous one. More volume in this one than this one. And that would be the only thing that would make sense. It's not taking it off the new session high or low. Let's see. I only see how many times that set up like that. 1, 2. Only twice. Set up twice and they both won. So now it's 2 and 1. So like shit like that, what can I be mad about? I can only go based off the data I already have, so I can take that loss. So basically, when I'm taking trades going back to the session highs and lows, there's only one pattern that I can trade. Makes it easy. But yeah, it's only one pattern I could trade. see, no. See, it's great. That makes it easy. I'm cool with that. All right. 84. I hate the days when like it's I don't have a lot of examples, and a lot of times I just don't even know. Like I wouldn't have known until me just looking right now that I only had 2 examples and 20 something trading days. I think it's about 24 trading days now. Is what it is. A man with a lot of money. Y'all gonna scare Ola away. No, we have not heard that Christmas song. He said I'm confused, but I like being here. I'm weak. I'm glad you love it here. Taking my little $35 profit on platinum. Yeah. You said you losing your shit. Get on up out of there. It's not even worth your sanity. Not worth it. 84. I needed to pull back here in order for me to take it. It has to be a trap, and there has to be a lot of delta in the bar, so probably won't set up properly, but we'll see. There's enough delta, but there's not a trap. What's the number again? 84. I need the sellers to take over the bar, actually. There's the nope. There's the trap. Now we have to build up enough delta. Not enough. All right. 99. Haven't taken one of these live yet, so let's see what happens. Please don't. I came 1 tick from taking profit. We're kind of stuck where my middle half trend just turned to a downtrend. The level's right there. We just couldn't push through it. 65. Couldn't push through it. Ooh. Oh no. I gotta break even. It might not actually get up there. That would be my fault. I had scrolled to yeah, I had scrolled to see, and the delta just changed so freaking fast just now. it was so close, and then it just kind of, I couldn't see the delta anymore. I had zoomed back to see what the delta was of the previous reversal up bar, and that's cool. There was way too much delta in that bar. Had I been on the bar, the entry bar, I would have saw it. All right. I was hoping that it would at least push up and hit my break even real quick, but it didn't. But it didn't, and that's one of the cons of, you know, when it's flipping back and forth like that, just trying to, you know, get in and just breaking even, as you have times like that. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? I don't think I want to take that. Heard the Christmas song? No, I never heard that before, Janelle. You about to wait for VWAP or new high? Low-key, if this sets up properly and I don't take it, I might be a little pissed. But I'm only not taking it. If it wins, I'm gonna be kind of mad. If it loses, I'll feel good about it. It's typically how this works. That's gonna make me mad. I would still be in the trade right now. And the only reason, I don't know if y'all could see the little bubble that I drew there. This bar touched this level to the tick. And so anytime that happens, I don't like taking a trade going back towards it at all. Okay, so I feel good about not doing it, because that's legit the only reason why I didn't take that trade. So I feel better. Yeah, the Temptations. I love what is it? Ain't It This Christmas by Joe? Oh my goodness, y'all. Did y'all see Patrick's video yesterday? He was in 70 contracts, I think across 20 accounts, I'm not sure. But he was in 70 contracts. He was up $130 something thousand. And he couldn't get out of the trade. He hit the API limit on Trade-Evade and he was panicking. Y'all, I was cracking up. So I think he ended up having a call or whatever. He had, if I'm not mistaken, he had to delete his live because I think he showed a password or something. I don't know. But y'all, when I tell y'all I was cracking up, I was cracking up. Let me see if I can find the video. And then what's her name? Kellyanne. There was a girl named Monica. What do I put in for vendor ID for affordable indicators? Your email address. I think. Right? There was a girl, Monica, in the old Apex groups who used to steal content. Wait, where is it? But anyway, so yeah, she used to steal content. And so apparently, y'all know Kellyanne has that prop firm list where she like ranks them and she puts all this information about it in there. So apparently she completely copied and pasted Kellyanne's stuff. I think she might have changed the colors or something and then put her affiliate codes in there. And so Kellyanne's been going back and forth with her, trying to get her to delete it. And she's like, hell no, basically. And so Kellyanne started playing, what is that freaking Silk Sonic song? Smoking Out the Window. She plays the part where he's like, this bitch got me. I said, oh my God. Y'all, yesterday was just a hilarious time on the internet. Hilarious time. Uh, it was a mess. Hot mess. 44. Didn't push up far enough. His channel is on my do not recommend. I don't really watch his videos much, but I saw like the video was titled something about $150,000 trade, so I wanted to watch it, and he was in full blown panic. It was hilarious. Y'all know he has way too much energy for me, so I don't like consuming his content, but that shit was funny. $44. Yeah, the API for Trade of 8. He did end up calling them. Still in contact there. Still in. Oh. Now don't deliver the car. Shit. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, let me see if I can. Oh, for the members area. Hold on. Let me find this. Vendor ID for the members area. Hold on, somebody had to vendor ID. Oh. Hold on, let me find this for somebody. They need it ASAP. It's about. Yeah. Click this icon in the control center. I know everybody else like, why is she ignoring us? I'm just trying to help him with something. I'm still trading. Okay. Let's see. Open. Somebody reset their computer or updated their computer, so their affordable indicator stuff is not working. So I had to tell him where to go to get his vendor ID. Eye wipes? What is eye wipes? What's that? See, now I'm like, okay, if I stay on till 10:45, I hope it's a good extra 45 minutes so I can at least get back to break even. I'm very annoyed with just, I don't know, the losses that I've taken. But I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. Cannot be mad. I need some more water. I'll be back. All right, I really needed to break that bottom yellow line down there at 546. We need to break there in order for me to take sales, or we need to just try to break up. Wait, who got ignored? Oh. Wipes to clean your eyelids because mine were dry and going through. Oh, got you. Damn, they robbing the actual trucks. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. The vendor name? What? I don't know what he's talking about. What is he talking about? Oh shit, I messed up. I really don't know what he's talking about. He needs a vendor name for affordable indicators. I'm so confused. The vendor name. Oh, you shouldn't have to do that. Wait. Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing nothing. I'm not. Why is trenches still? Oh my God, I ignored your question. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I thought I didn't see your question. Your question doesn't show. I'm sorry. I only thing I see from you, Ola, is saying it's your first payout, and then I saw you say you was confused, but you like being here. Best part of your weekdays. That's the last thing I see. I swear. In trenches, you shut your damn mouth. You know what? Look, I'll show you my damn self, okay? I'll show you. There's literally no question here. I see this. There. There's no question. See, y'all be thinking that I just be tripping out. Ain't no question there. And the next thing you say is I ignored the question. I don't know why the chat is like that. Ola, can you repost the question? You said what group? I don't remember what I said about a group. This question doesn't show up. See? Thank you, Applejacks. I do. You was asking about Apex payout. What did you ask? I promise I'll answer it. I don't. It's messed up. I forgot to turn off. I try not to ignore y'all, I promise. All right, starting tomorrow, I'm going to have to put more than 2 contracts per trade because I'm going backwards, going the wrong way. I'm going to have to use 3, at least, maybe 4, maybe even 5, because we got to do, I really want to try it. Today probably should have been, well, yesterday if I would have stayed on till 12:45, but today should have been a decent day. Yeah, I might have to do 5 contracts per trade Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 4 or 5. Kind of trying to reject the downtrend right now. Why is it asking him to do that though? I don't know why he's trying to do the third party thingy. All right, just asked again. That's so. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you're using a word. Wait, I wonder if you're using a word that I have blocked. Let me see. It shouldn't, because most of the words I have blocked have to do with crypto and just weird stuff that people, the bots use. Let me see, because that could be it. Possibly, maybe. Maybe it's the, are you using the word how? That could be it. I put parentheses with it. Hold on, let me take the word how out, because maybe that's it. I have the word how inside of parentheses because that's something that people would use in these bots that comment on channels and stuff. But I took the word out. Now it should be fine because everything else is words that bots would use. So maybe it's the how word. Ah, maybe that is it, because I feel like Trent just asked me, how are you feeling? Whoops. It's the word how. Sorry. Okay, ask now. It should be updated. There it is. I'm sorry, Trenches, and I'm sorry, Ola. Applejacks, I blocked the word because for whatever reason, when I was looking at different people's videos on YouTube, one of the bots that people are using, they would put the word how in parentheses. I don't remember if it said ask me how. I don't remember, but for whatever reason it had parentheses. So I thought that if I put it in my blocked words, but I put parentheses around it, that it would still allow the word how. It just would not let you do it if you put parentheses, if that makes sense. My bad. Yes, I got it this time. Okay. I live in Canada. How many days do you think it'll take before it hits my account? The payout. So, if this is your first payout with Apex ever, then what's going to end up happening is you are, after you request the payout and it's approved, within a week or so, it usually doesn't take that long, but within a week or so, you're going to get an invitation from Plane. And you'll fill out all of your information inside of Plane, and then once you know that information gets sent to Apex that you've filled out the information, they'll send it a couple of days later. So your first payout when you're international takes a little bit longer just because of the process of you getting the invitation from Plane, filling it out, and then Apex taking a couple days to then send it to Plane. But after your first payout, you shouldn't, like, it should be pretty quick that you get the money sent to Plane. I am so weak. Yeah, the day Trenches was asking. The only way I even seen it was when he put one word in each. But yeah, my bad, Trenches. My apologies, and my apologies, Ola. I'm sorry. I have fixed it. Now the only words have to do with like Binance and wallet and SafePal. It's just like certain little keywords that all these damn bots be using. All right, are we gonna have a breakout either way? I need us to stay below 546.75. Trenches, the VWAP is coming up. When was my last trade? What time was it? 9:25. You already short? Got you. Need the vendor ID to get the string, but why do you have to use the third-party licensing to begin with? Is my question. What the fuck? I didn't have to do that. I don't think. Did I? He shouldn't need that. I need us to get away from the VWAP before I can trade. Bet your email. All right, let's see. 1.1. $66. I need that to push down some more. It's not enough volume in that swing right there. $27. I pushed up too far. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm done helping him. He said catch up. I'm gonna be so mad if I stay on here till 10:45 and paint is drying. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I'm gonna be pissed. $196. Of course, we're not gonna clear. I don't want the entry bar for this divergence to be anywhere near this low. I need us to push down. wonder if he installed it incorrectly. Oh, 41. Looks like we're at the point of control. Do I need a level attached? Earlier it worked out without the level attached. And I currently, like, I'm questioning whether a level has to be attached for this particular combo. Guess it doesn't. Okay. Guess it doesn't. All right. I think I could write on my cheat sheet that I can cross out that it needs a level. Because so far, I don't think I have any losses at all. As long as it's a traditional pullback. Yeah, there's no losses at all. So I can deal with that. 99. Oh, I got out of that just in time. I would have been able to break even though, but 61. I'm gonna take another sale here, possibly. So far, I don't have any rules where I can't take trades at the middle pivot level. The middle VWAP is an absolute hell no. But the middle pivot level so far is not a problem. It looks like we're possibly at yesterday's POC as well. How much are my commissions today? My goodness. Oh, 55. Okay, that makes sense. All right. That was a good trade. Are you still in? You still in, Trenches? $136. I can say that ever since I ever since I've gone back to trading order flow, it's a whole lot easier for me to see the numbers and how they're moving and stuff now. I can say that because the first time, baby, it was just moving a little too fast for me, okay? My eyes were not moving as fast as the numbers were. But now it's a lot easier. A whole lot easier. That one. Oh. All right, so I'm a little less than break even right now. I'm wait, why am I opening that? I'm basically down $50, $35, and $15, and then you add in commissions. $191. Order for me to take this divergence though, I need us to pull all the way back to the half trend up there, and I need the zigzag to turn green. $191. Guess the zigzag just ain't gonna change. Okay. Fine. That was a crazy ass push down. I was actually hoping that we kind of rotated here and pushed up, but we pushed down too far. Oh, let me reset my alarm for 10:45. So I know when to stop. Why do you keep pushing down so far? Like, sorry, y'all. I type so fast. 59. I haven't really taken very many of this particular counter trend divergence, but since we're in the spirit of taking all trades, why not? I didn't even see what the whatever. I did my job. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. All right, let's see. Need that to look there, which is might be a no fill. I hope I don't regret still trading after 10 o'clock. I probably am. That's what it looks like. Sometimes I really hate trading around the current open and prior close, but it's whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. I really don't think it's the after 10 o'clock thing. I think it's because we're at the prior high, I mean, prior close, current open kind of thing. That's what I really think it is. Where am I at now? I was just at break even. Shit. I should have stopped. I should have stopped. But whatever. All right, let me see. This my long earlier. Now this short. No. Are you distracted? Market can fall till we get there. 450 have been a level buyer. Step in. Got you. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of trading around there. But it's whatever. These accounts are whatever at this point. 8. I'm gonna go to 1045. We'll see what happens. $164. If this bar closes up, I'm gonna take a buy. But the delta keeps kind of going back and forth. Now, if this one loses, I think I might have to stop and say, forget the great trades that happened after 10 o'clock yesterday. Today is not the day. But I'm going to have the spirit of continuing on because why not? We got to break that level though. 550. Same trade I took earlier where we couldn't push through it. It's the trade that broke even earlier. It's where my middle level changes to an uptrend. It's where it's stuck right now. But I don't have rules to break even there because it usually will push through. But we're having a tough time. Ay, ay, ay. Where are my accounts at now? All right, I'm gonna continue, but I'm gonna take the one Top Step account out because I don't want to keep losing on that account since that's the one that just started like a week ago. So I'm gonna remove that one out. That one. We'll continue with these because I just kind of don't give a shit. Still trading your personal account? No. Usually I only trade my personal account like 1 or 2 days a month, and that's just so that I don't get hit with an inactivity fee. You never seen candlesticks like this? It's called Renko's. It's the most price action type bar that you can trade with. Yeah, it's the only candle type that I prefer, to be honest with you. When I did used to use regular candles, I preferred what do you call it? I preferred Heikinashi. Damn, I actually missed that sale and I didn't realize it. You see, now it's frustrating because I feel like maybe I need to gauge how long I trade based on how many setups I have in the actual session that I want to stop when I want to stop at 10 o'clock. Because oh, never mind, that was a break even. I thought this sale right here would have been a loss, but no, it would have broken even. 92.50 would have been my entry. 88.25. Okay, never mind. I don't like how we didn't break through here though. We should have been able to break through there. And I shouldn't have to have a rule of breaking even when we hit there, because, or maybe I need to, because normally it just pushes straight through. Is it a Best Buy near me? There's one that's about probably 10 miles away. 10, 12 miles away. That's the closest. It's one that's a little bit closer, but I think that that's an outlet. So yeah, but I still think both of them are about 10 miles away or so. There's one on what is that? Is that St. Charles Rock Road? I think it's St. Charles Rock Road. Yeah, there's one on St. Charles Rock Road, and then there's one on Eager Road. Both of those are pretty close to me. I'm so irritated. I could have just stopped at 10 o'clock, but seeing how I had 7 valid wins yesterday in that last 45 minutes is what prompted me to want to continue trading. But now I'm just like, bitch, you should have stopped. You should have just stopped. That's just how I feel right now. I wonder. $102. I might regret continuing the trade. I'm about to look because I wonder if all of the trades yesterday were in this direction of the trend and there was no counter trend whatsoever. Nope. There was 1, 2, 3. It was 4 counter trend trades actually. So that's not it. Your second monitor's not connecting? What type of connection do you use? USB or USC or the actual HDMI? Of course you push through. You bastard. I literally hate when that happens. I legit only didn't take this trade because the middle pivot level was so close. And it doesn't matter. We pushed straight through it. That was a full win. It was like 4 ticks away, so I didn't really want to chance it like that. Knowing that we can hit the level and just completely bounce right off of it. That's very annoying, actually. All right, I got like $900 left in my Apex account and maybe about 500 left in the Top Step account. But I'm still gonna multiply contracts because it doesn't really matter. The accounts need to blow or pass by Friday anyway. So we'll just keep trucking along. I definitely want to look, I'm gonna go in my journal to see kind of like the trades where I'm around the current open and prior close, like look at those. I want to look at that. And see something. What's my papers in? HDMI. So I use like a HDMI. I use a splitter, so I use the USB port, but it splits it into 2 HDMI, and that's what I use. Very interesting. So that one doesn't count. That was a no fill, take profit. I'm just looking back at the data I have for, and I told you I don't have a whole lot for this particular counter trend divergence. The alternate ones. And it looks like so far, because there is a pattern that I had took out a while ago. And it looks like basically since I took that pattern out, it's only set up 1, 2, 3 other times when a level was attached to it. There was a win and 2 no fills. So now it's basically break even. So I might have to take a look at that and take that out. That's what kind of makes the most sense for me, is to definitely take that out. This. Very interesting. I could probably honestly take, all right. And you know what? Now I'm glad I did stay until I'm staying until 10:45 because these are things that could happen during my normal session and screw me over. Even this trade right here, it went up 14 ticks. I needed it to go up another 3 ticks. But even with this particular trade, right, with this volume pattern and order flow pattern, in 20 something trading days, it's only set up one other time exactly like this. And, but there was no level attached, but I wouldn't have gotten filled at all. And basically, it was because this was a trap. The sellers were in control of the point of control, and we were getting into a buy. So it's looking like with some of my counter trend divergence trades, some of them I don't really like the traps at all, actually. Looks like it's better when, if I'm going for a buy, the buyers need to be in control of the point of control, and vice versa for sales. That's what it's looking like to me. We'll see. Yeah, the splitter works very well for me. You're back at green. Was a hard fight to get there. I've given up at this point. I've given up. One HDMI, so I haven't connected monitors. Yeah, I got mine from Best Buy, I'm pretty sure. I love it too. See you later, see you later. Yeah, let me see if I could get the brand. It's an Insignia splitter. Shoot. USB to HDMI. I actually might have gotten it from Amazon, actually. This is what it, oh, maybe it was Best Buy. This is the one, this is what it looks like. So yeah, just plug in the USB and then put the two in there and it splits it for you. All right. You know what? I'm not even mad at today. Considering most of my losses, again, are just don't have enough data for. I can't even really be upset, to be honest with you. I really can't. I really can't. But I think I'm gonna still continue to trade after 10 o'clock, even for the rest of the week, and just kind of see what happens. But also not happy either. I feel it. The model for predicting future buyers in NinjaTrader. We should talk. Yeah, maybe we could talk in the future. You can hit me up on Discord. My Discord name is my name on here. But yeah, definitely not mad. Like this trade right here, probably just need to add in like, yo, when this happens, I need to break even at the where my middle trend, because what ends up happening is my all of my, well, the middle and major half trends are downtrends. And so right here was where the middle one would turn into an uptrend. And so we literally hit that level and just reversed. And so like where the levels, where the half trends changed are called trailing stops. Like typically when you use this particular indicator, if you trade the pullbacks and stuff like that, you're supposed to put the stop loss at the trailing stop and just let it trail for you or whatever. And so I do have certain setups where I do break even at the trailing stop level. That was just not one of them, but I might just need to make it a rule that it needs to be, and I'm okay with that. Because even earlier, it only pushed through it like one tick, and then it just so happens that I was so far into the trade that it worked out that I already had the break even, the auto break even happen. So we'll see. We will see. 76. At the overnight high right now, the delta was 0. Kind of changed right when the bar closed, so that's why I had to get into it late. The delta was positive the entire bar until it closed. Now I'm mad that I didn't include the top step account. I could have been the other top step account that I stopped trading, but I already made the decision to take it out, so I'm not gonna put it back in just because I just got a win just now. I just need to preserve it a little bit just because it's only a weekend, and now I'm like, I only have about $1,400 left in drawdown on it. You have it up and running? Okay. So much for Santa Run, more like Santa Slide Down. Are you talking about, what was it on Nutty's channel? Is he doing another race but doing the Santa one? Or are you talking about something else? E6. So Mm-mm. The solo resistance level there is kind of screwing me up. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, people definitely been talking about that. Definitely you're not getting the bull run that we thought. Let me see. Let me see what the daily chart looks like. If I could take my executions off. Ooh. Yesterday was a red candle. Today is, and yesterday's low 36. Yesterday's low was lower than the previous day's low. So this definitely could be the beginning of a pullback, that's for sure. All right, I got 8 minutes left. What is my commissions looking like today? Insanity. Yeah, I really can't be mad at today as much as I want to be. It's so rare. I know, I know. I just don't like how the last couple of weeks we've just been kind of moving so slow. Like we've had kind of had the price action that you would expect the week of Christmas, not weeks before Christmas. So that was just kind of weird. It kind of sucked. I don't know. Part of me wants to go back. Usually at the end of every week, I kind of go through my cheat sheet, go through the rules, see if there's anything I want to change. And so far I haven't, but that's what I didn't do a good job of was after all of the data that I have now. I mean, we're basically at a month's worth of data, and we've had different market conditions in this last month, right? So what I didn't do a good job of was making sure that I looked at some of the little small nuances and paying attention to how much data I have for those things. That's where I failed at. And that basically showed its head today, because the majority of my losses, actually probably all of my losses, are from setups where with those couple of little nuances, I didn't have enough data for those. And so, I'm just looking at the bigger picture, because what tends to happen is when I take a loss, that's when I start to look at things on a micro level. Because like, okay, was there any component of this trade where I can look to see in the history that we had components the same way, and were there wins, were there losses, were there break evens? And so without me taking a lot of losses, I don't look at a lot of stuff. Like I have to have losses in order for me to want to make a change, right? And so one of the other problems is, I might only have 2 times where it's set up so far, and both of them are wins. So what would make me say, hey, let's not take this particular trade? I wouldn't do that, because so far it's wins. But then that third trade, that's a loss. Or maybe the third one's a break even. The fourth one's a no fill. But then that fifth trade is a loss. Well, now it's 2 and 1. 2, 1 and 1. Do I want to continue trading it? Probably not. Because first of all, it hasn't had enough occurrences in a month anyway. So that lets me know it's not a consistent pattern regardless of market conditions, which is what I care about. I want it to set up enough times in a choppy or a trending market, no matter what. And so it's just those little small things. I'm definitely going to go back through everything with a fine-tooth comb today. Again, just number one, based off of the losses, but also I noticed that the biggest problem is going to be and I don't want to say problem, but the counter trend divergence is where I really have to be careful. and kind of look at those, I have a feeling that I just don't want to do traps at all. No matter what the volume pattern is, I don't think I want to do traps. But we'll see. We will see. No Santa run because I must have been naughty. I probably have been. Just a little. I thought it wasn't supposed to be the entire month, but the way people talk, it should have started 2 months ago. Nah. Because honestly, even before, like when I was trading, I never worried about what holidays were coming up or anything. Like that was never ever a concern for me. Let's see, 3. Trap. Oh, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I was never worried about that in any capacity because even if we had a choppy day, it didn't really matter. The only thing I cared about was not trading on half days. It's really all that mattered to me. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, this is a chance trade, which I'm okay with since these accounts have to go anyway. And I say it's a chance trade because I don't know if I need a level attached to the entry bar or not, which there is none at the, oh, never mind. It changed to a trap of the buyers, and that's not what I want. I want the sellers to be in control, which they are not at the moment. All right, never mind. It fixed itself for me. Fixed itself. $77. It's so weird. This order flow indicator is making it seem like yesterday's close is right here, but it's not. And this delta's kind of moving back and forth. I have to try to break even quickly if it validates itself. There's 1045. This bar closes down though, I'm still gonna take the trade even though we're after 1045. And if it loses, shame on me. But if this bar closes up, I'm done. I have to use the bathroom so bad. All right, well, that's it. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Some say the whole month, some say, yeah, I normally don't see that much of a difference until the week of Christmas, honestly. But that's just me. But it also depends on your strategy and, you know, those things as well. Crap. Hold on. I gotta get the other account back, so. All right. So Today was a crazy day with a lot of trades. I took 12 trades total, and actually I took more than that. I took more than that because I stopped trading the other account. So let's see. I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. I took 13 trades. Looks like I won 1, 2, 3, 4, won 5 and lost 8. Won 5, lost 8 is what it looks like to me. And that makes sense. So yeah, basically -3 trades, which that's not that horrible of a day. Really, is the commissions just makes it way worse. But yeah, not horrible of a day. Like I said, when I go back today and after I journal, I'm gonna just go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. And at this point, if I don't have a lot of setups for that particular small little nuance within the setup, then we'll just try to rewrite the rules for that particular setup so I can kind of figure it out. Like, I've already noticed that with the counter trend divergence, where the swing right before my entry bar, that swing is less than the previous swing in the same direction. When it's an attempt to trap, like so far in a whole month's worth of data, I've only had 2 setups like that. 2, and I didn't even pay attention till now. The first one, it was a no fill, and then today it was a loss. Well, if I'm going for a buy counter trend and the buyers are in control of the entry bar, the PLC of the entry bar, there's literally no losses at all, and it's set up like, I don't know, about 10 times for that particular setup that I lost earlier. So it's like little things like that I need to pay attention to, and that's what I'm going to do today, because I don't want to really lose these accounts and start all over, but if I have to, that's fine. But at least when I start over next week, I'll have a clean slate and I can kind of go in with more refined rules. It just sucks that it's taking so much time, but y'all know, when you go into something and you only have 1 day of back testing data, that's what happens. But that's really the only problem. Yeah, not a terrible day. It is what it is. So yeah, but I thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, probably starting from today, I am going to continue trading until 10:45 just to kind of see what happens long term. Because I'm not mad if I continue to get good setups that are wins, you know. Now, if I start seeing that, hey, the volume is drying up too much and it's really affecting my results, because one thing I do, is when I'm journaling, I put brackets around the time if it's after 10 o'clock. That way I can like decipher, like, okay, well, this is happening after 10 o'clock, but this is happening before. So that will help. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.